What episode is this? 314.
Austin 314.
All right.
Bam!
Ooh,
Bam!
you scared me.
Bam! Bam!
Woo! I don't know what the fuck that was. Live from the landing strip. It's the 314th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Chris. This is Arnold.
And thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. We very much appreciate it. If you are watching us live, awesome. Good job. You're one of the cool kids. What you can do is log into your YouTube or Google account, and that way you could chat along with us in the live chat. And you could say hi, ask us questions, talk shit, fact check us, whatever. I'll try to see it here on the old handy dandy smartphone. And, if I can involve you into the show, I will. If you're not watching us live, that's okay. You can still interact with us on Facebook, facebook.com/Houston Wrestling Radio, or on Twitter at HWrestlingRadio. We also have Instagrams and stuff. Leave a comment here on the YouTube. You can do that too.
Yes.
So don't forget to hit subscribe. That way next week you know that we're live and you can join us live. So, ta-da! Fellas, what are we starting with today?
The Black and Gold brand.
Black and Gold.
Yeah.
The domestic or the import?
The
Start with the import. Okay, domestic.
Domestic.
I didn't get the reference, so I just did the first one.
US or UK NXT.
Oh yeah, domestic. Yeah, definitely the one that matters, the American one.
Oh.
The Puerto Rican Punisher Martinez debuted.
Yes.
Puerto Rican Punishment Martinez. I've always heard of the name for some reason. I guess I've overheard y'all, but then as soon as I heard it, I was heard this guy's name before. He's got the look. He's skinny and tall. Teaming with Brennan.
Yeah.
In the indie shows. I was like, okay, cool. And he's
already relegated.
Already. And, hey, Brandon so far has been like, except for the Ely brothers, he's been like, good luck, Chuck. Anybody who does Jovankovic is fucking a star now.
He hasn't even shown up yet.
Yeah. But yeah, he fought the bro, Matt Riddle.
I love his tights. It's like the Budweiser logo, King of Bros instead of King of Beers.
That's cool. Match of the week candidate. It was a good match.
It was fun.
It was a really fun match.
I enjoyed it.
I like Punishment style. He's a bruiser, but he's also kind of quick. So, he's got length, man. He's tall.
Right.
Yeah. And, of course, the bro, he's just good. And when he got angry at the end, that was really good. That was good to see, like, the other side of him. You know what I mean? It's cool. It was a good, solid little match.
You know, I said this to Chris as we were sitting here watching it before you showed up. I don't want...
For the big Texas.
Yeah. I don't think I want Matt Riddle to be a babyface. Like his whole gimmick is that he's a bro, so it's kind of a douchebag thing, and he just I don't know.
Well, the thing about his character is it works both ways. Look at Rob Van Dam. He was always in and out of being good and bad, especially in ECW. He was a dick.
Yeah, but with this guy, I don't feel the same way. I don't know.
He's also gorgeous, so that doesn't really help. That doesn't really hurt him.
I don't like the guy.
I just don't like him.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
You married a white girl to punish yourself. Punishment Morales over here.
Oh, Lord. I don't know. I just don't like the guy. Am I wrong? I mean, Arnold thinks I'm wrong. Am I wrong, Chris?
I think you're wrong.
I didn't ask you.
You're not wrong, but okay. I don't like siding with you. So I'm just going.
All right. By the way, if you're joining us in the live chat, I had to restart my phone, so I'm not actually seeing you right now. Oopsies.
We finally got it. Dakota Kai, she finally got her chance to get her comeuppance. She was 0-2 against Shayna Baszler. We're going to see this new side of Dakota Kai.
Yep.
We saw it. She came out. She got angry. Boom, Shayna Baszler tapped her out.
So it's match of the week pick, right? If it was in the Tokyo Dome, would have got 9 stars.
Good match. Good match.
It's good.
If they hadn't wrestled the first 2 already, I'd be like, okay, yeah, match of the week candidate, because I bought, and then at the end of this one, I had a hope, because at the end of this match, you're like, oh, hey, this Dakota Kai is, she's getting out there. But I've already felt that way twice before. Well, the first one, she had no chance.
There's 2 problems.
Go ahead.
One, you wore her out here like a $2 whore.
Hey,
so I was already like,
I'm a Kiwi Mart.
Again. Number 2, if they're gonna segregate, just go full on. You need to tell me if Dakota Kai is going to be in the domestic NXT or in the foreign NXT.
Oh,
and stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have her hopping around. You told me we were talking about Fabian Eichner in a bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully that sticks and he just stays over there. But having this jumping back and forth, it's not helping your. It defeats the purpose of having like different brands. Yeah. But if it's co-branded, then what's the point? Just tour NXT over there more often. You have the crowd, or you could have the crowd, the attendance.
Honestly, I think they just put her on there because she has an accent and sounds British, but she's from Australia, New Zealand. Yeah. So they were like, "Oh,
out of the semifinals of the women's tournament, 3 of the 4 were Australian."
Yeah.
So
Aussie.
Oi.
So it was a fun little match, though. I mean, I liked it. Goddamn,
that little kick that scorpion kick that she did on Baszler, was really good. And just Baszler, she continues to get better and better and better, which is good. Out of the 4 horsewomen, she's the best wrestler. So
okay, I'm back in the live chat.
What up, guys?
It says that there's a couple of people in here. I just don't know who they are. So say hi whenever you can.
What is up? It should be a time for Medlin to join in.
Yeah, just about Medlin. When it came to again, when me and Chris were watching this, cramming before the big test, we were kind of talking a little other 4 horsewomen and if it'll work and how can that work out, because I mean Duke, the other one, and Shayna Shafir, they all
the other one.
They all kind of seem rather homogenous in their
we're being freaking
they seem like they're the same.
I thought you were hate criming over here.
Okay. There's Medlin. Hey, what's up?
Hey, thanks for Medlin.
Oh, god damn it, he's about to break your heart.
What?
He says, I heard that Dakota Kai got injured.
You heard wrong. You are wrong, sir.
Please let it be true.
Anyway, back to what I was saying.
He's missing altogether. He was waiting for the show up. Now he's like,
probably right, but I don't want to hear it. If you don't hear it, it doesn't count.
Yeah. It doesn't count.
It's locked out of my ear.
He's okay. She's okay. She's fine.
She's NXT champion.
I don't know if I want to see Ronda teamed up with these other 3, because I don't know if it fits, because Ronda is face. She's nice, shined up, and but these other 3, they're freaking rough, tough. Look like they're all like,
let's fight, let's play, let's fuck, let's eat.
She's a Powerpuff Girl, and they're rowdy rough boys.
Yeah, and I don't know if it fits, but let's say that just like Brian, Rousey has a heel turn and it works, okay? But then for the other side of that coin, to face the 4 horsewomen of wrestling, fuck, that a lot of stuff has got to happen, because you got Bayley and Sasha, who are like team in babyface, but maybe they were
there's always the tease,
and then
they have to, first of all, it's not even a woman anymore.
They have to go up and team up with Becky, which I definitely do not want to see Becky go for a face turn. And then Charlotte, man, I don't give a fuck what happens with Charlotte. She's a heel face, whatever, but it's like, I don't care. But so much fucking gymnastics have to happen just to get the alignments right, so we have those 2 fights.
I don't want that 4-on-4 to happen anytime soon. It probably will, but I just don't want it to. I don't think it needs to. I think it needs to develop Jessamine and
Shafir,
so they can develop.
They have shown precedence with Bobby Roode and Drew McIntyre of completely washing out what they did in NXT and showing up completely different on the main roster.
That's true.
100%. Bobby Roode was a heel in the NXT and showed up as the glorious face on the main roster.
And Drew's backwards.
The Terminator. Yeah.
But Drew is so far it's worked. He's so far what I see the only complete character twist that's worked.
But that's not really the point right now. The point is, you can just bring up the 4 horsewomen from MMA, and they have enough credibility. You don't need to have Baszler as a heel or a face, just as a 2-time defending NXT Women's Champion. And the other 2 girls, that's enough credibility right there to make them relevant, and let that bleed over time. Was Bayley the one to turn on Sasha first to cost the team, or does Shayna try to crowd around the spotlight because she's taking it all? Because she's been taking it all for the past 5 years.
Yeah,
So we still got time.
Yeah,
we got time
right now.
I mean, the other 2 are just barely start showing up on
I still haven't seen either one of the other 2 wrestle yet.
Yeah, I can't even get their names right. So yeah, it is way too early to be talking about
Duke
the
and
Dream
Mrs.
format.
Roderick Strong. That's all I know.
I thought Duke was Mrs. Roderick.
Oh,
no.
That's the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Anyway.
I wonder if Tommaso Ciampa's favorite Metallica album is Master of Puppets.
Why do you ask?
Puppet Master, man, making
God
everything
damn.
go between Aleister Black and Johnny Gargano. And then after Aleister pointed that out,
Yes.
he fucking fell back into it.
He
The
did
dick.
it again.
How did this happen? It's like that episode of Family Guy where
The wife sleeps
the
with
wife says to Bill
the
Clinton, where she automatically like, hey, how did this happen? And she's like in bed with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You sneaky slide devil.
You son of a bitch. It's like,
You can't
hey,
even get mad at him.
you know what, guys? It'd be really great if you guys got in the cage match. I
So,
know you wanna.
It's set
What the fuck?
Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano in a cage match. When?
2 weeks.
Well, at
No,
Takeover Phoenix.
no,
No?
they're doing that in a couple weeks.
Oh.
They're showing that on NXT because he said specifically Full Sail wants to see a steel cage match, so they're doing it there.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, plus we're like a while away from
4
Phoenix.
weeks.
We're 4 weeks away from
5?
5 weeks from Phoenix.
Mm.
Okay. So Tommaso has no build up to his to
well,
Phoenix.
they've already
currently-
announced that Black's got the rematch. Well, Aleister Black is invoking his rematch clause.
yeah.
Johnny Gargano's
But
trying
it
to-
kind of
trying
got
to-
derailed. So.
But up until now,
It'd be a triple threat match.
Another?
again,
They never
Well,
had
not
it.
another.
They never had it.
Yeah, but I don't know about that.
That'll probably happen finally.
Eh.
I like Triple Threat.
Are they going with Gargano staying heel
He's kind of
or kind of just
trying
mad?
to ride the line,
Yeah.
but he's not. He's
Yeah.
a heel,
Well, I
but
thought he was going to stay with the theme
Ride the
and say
lightning.
right the lightning.
Yeah, me too.
oh shit, I'm sorry.
Failure
Swing and a miss.
with
The last Aleister Black album. Look at that.
Ah! Fuck, I'm wearing the wrong shirt tonight.
There you are.
One might win, one might lose, but there will be justice for all.
Yeah.
Boom.
Shit.
Okay.
How about UK?
There might be only one.
That's not an album.
was-
But I like where you're going.
Yeah,
You're trying.
Yeah, it's
You're
a song.
trying.
It's a song.
You're trying. Go sit in the corner.
A for C for effort. The only match. Well, I saw 2 matches on NXT UK. One of the fucking 2 episodes that I had to watch. Isla Dawn versus some jobber. Isla Dawn, she looks like she could be pretty good. She's a little slow, like in the ring.
Oh.
I love her character. She's yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
God damn it.
She's a Caucasian witch of NXT. She's the white witch of NXT. Is what we're calling her.
Oh.
But I like her character. It's kind of like, I don't know, like a witch, white witch.
Yeah, yeah.
But
we got it.
yeah. The match is okay.
Like a
It
Trump daughter.
was fine. But the match that I want to get to is match of the week candidate for damn sure. I won't get weak because neither one of y'all watched it. But Mark Andrews versus Fabian Eichner. Oh my God, that
sounds like that could be.
had like.
Eichner's a big guy for someone from Mark Andrews to be fighting against. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking I might be liking this.
Oh, it
if
was
I go back to
it was
watch
a great match. It started as both faces because Eichner did like this promo where he's like, yeah, I just get my shot and debuting here, blah blah blah. Basically, he didn't fit in NXT, so he went over there. And Andrews came out, pop punk guy. He's like, hey guys, what's going on? Just happy to be here. And but no, they shook hands, and dude, from bell to bell, there was action. There was fucking flippy dippy shit and power shit.
Yeah. By
both of them, really, the flippy dippy shit was Andrews, and Eichner had both.
That's
There-
right. He does have.
There was some spots that were just like, oh fuck, he caught him in midair
Really?
and then brainbustered him.
Really?
Dude, he did this fucking just all these crazy kind of moves that were out there, and there was so many false finishes. It was like watching a New Japan match. It was like the whole crowd was like, "Oh my god, this is NXT." It was really good. Towards the end of the match, it was kind of a Eichner heel turn because he took him outside. He just beat the shit out of him. He threw him against the fucking like the steps and like just crushed him. And he was gonna be, he told the ref count, and it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and jumps up in at 10. But as soon as he jumps in, he throws up in the air, catches him, powerbomb, but he spins around a couple times first, then bam, like a devastating sit down powerbomb.
Like
Okay.
Zangief?
Yes, that's exactly how he did it. He just got him to turn, spin, jump, bam.
Fabian Eichner's German?
Italian, right?
Molto bene.
So
So fuck if I know.
Unlike Zangief, who's
The
Russian.
Italian stallion.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck, that was a really good ass match. I wish
Italy,
I'd
Russia,
seen it.
they're, you know.
Yeah.
Foreigners.
I wanted to watch.
Look at his passport.
Axis of
I wanted to
Evil,
watch
right?
the Irish Finn Balor versus.
Oh yeah, what was that dude's name?
Jordan Devlin.
Jordan
Yeah,
Devlin. He was
Devlin.
supposed to fight like this Flying Brian guy or some shit like that. Some
Aviator guy with the
I
pilot.
think so.
The-
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck his name was, but I was really interested in watching the match, but then I had to work. Fucking work out of the way.
Stupid ass word.
Something Gordon.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Flip Gordon.
No.
Oh.
It's supposed to be like Flash something Gordon. Thomas Gordon.
Something like that. But I didn't get to watch. So like, yeah, that was it. I didn't watch the episode after that either because that's too much. Too much.
Too much.
Oh, sounds
Yes.
like one of us.
Yeah. That's okay. Arnold actually likes wrestling.
I love wrestling.
With the straight face. I love wrestling.
Side note, I love wrestling.
The chick from the GMC commercial. I love it. Who's this guy? Okay. They're bringing back Ultimate X for Impact for Homecoming.
Ooh.
One of the Christ brothers defeated Willie Mack. I would have loved to have seen Willie Mack in there though.
Okay.
Matt Sydal and his pupil Ethan Page.
Yeah.
Ethan Page actually beat Matt Sydal.
I
So right
watched
off the
last
bat, there's
week-
two guys that don't look like they. Well, Ethan Page doesn't look like he belongs in an X Division match. Jake Christ flies around a bit with OVE. He could blend in well. I don't know who else they're going to add to this. We still have a couple more weeks. What were you going to say?
Side note, I actually watched last week's main event of TNA.
Okay.
That's the one that I didn't want to watch. The mixed tag with
Tessa
Johnny
and Moose versus Johnny Wrestling and his chick.
Johnny Impact. And his
Yeah,
wife.
whatever.
Ty-
Johnny Wrestling.
Taya.
Yeah, whatever.
Taya
Jim
Valkyrie.
Morrison.
I didn't want to watch it.
This,
Didn't get my attention.
it wasn't good.
Really?
It was.
Yeah.
This was one of the bad episodes of
Yeah.
Impact.
I was like,
we
you
get
know
one of
what?
those.
Fuck it. I'm gonna give it. It was like right. It's Thursdays, right? Thursdays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe so.
So I was laying down. And I was like, let me watch it. I was just like, nothing. Like I get like, dude, Tessa should not be in TNA. She should be in NXT or WWE. She's got the look and she's good in the ring.
She's all put together now.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
got. I guess she doesn't have what they need want right now.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, you know what? Go ahead and
Or
like,
maybe the house is too crowded.
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no room for her right now. Johnny's wife,
Impact,
she's
Taya.
whatever.
You don't like Taya?
What a loca?
Yeah, what I
No
look
te gusta la guada loca, güey?
No mucho.
Chingado.
The Moose guy, he's
Moose.
yeah. He was like trying to flirt with Tessa, and she was like, yeah, it was just awkward at the beginning. But the actual match was just like, meh.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What you probably would have liked that you missed the in-ring debut of Dark Alley.
Ah.
So she has
I wanted to watch
like
that.
half face paint on the bottom.
Yeah.
She dyed her hair like dark brown, almost
Yeah.
black with
Yeah.
like tips at the end. She'd been teasing like Kira Hogan, trying to knock the sense out of her because she's still in like the negative zone. But Dark Alley didn't attack last week. It was
Okay.
Su Young that did. This week, Dark Alley actually like forearm Kira Hogan like a mofo. She dropped her like that.
Really?
It was nice. So Dark Alley against Kira Hogan, if they do something with that, it's gonna be interesting. But so far, like Broken Matt compared to the Hardy Boy Matt,
Yeah.
night and day.
Yeah.
First impressions from Dark Alley,
Yeah.
from like Poppy Alley and Blondie.
Like,
Night
yeah.
and day, bro.
Really?
Like I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
More that's just more
I'm definitely
more
interested.
appetizers for me to want to keep eating there at least until I get a main course that's worthy of getting a good review.
Okay.
So they're crawling up back to
Yeah.
me slowly but surely.
They're on my radar. But
That's
I wasn't
good.
impressed with
So
what I
far.
saw.
Okay.
But that's a small
I
sample.
know that it's there, and I know I have the channel now.
Yeah. You guys mentioned a few names in there that jogged my memory. I saw I think it was a Facebook ad or something talking about that in January. WOW Women of Wrestling is gonna debut on AXS TV, which is the same channel that airs the New Japan stuff.
Yeah.
So I know I get that channel, so I might be interested in watching some of that.
If I'm not mistaken, when I was in middle school, WOW used to air on like channel 51 at like Saturday.
Yeah, there was another one that was like that. Yeah,
like that.
I don't know if it's a reboot or if it was just a coincidence with the name or whatever.
But it was Women of Wrestling too.
Yeah. But yeah, they're gonna have a thing, and I think Tessa was advertised. I think Jordan was advertised.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Grace, I think.
You see,
a few others that I was like, ooh, I might want to watch this.
Mercedes Martinez is going to be at ROW next month.
Yeah.
That's fucking
For
awesome.
another Ladies Night Out event. Yeah. That's going to be cool.
New Japan.
The kingdom is set.
Yes.
Yeah.
I ran on the card, and I'm like, I know like half of those people.
Yeah. That's how it is every year for us. Well,
yeah,
for me,
but that's how you start to learn others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't know those half until last year.
Yeah.
So the tag league finals happened last Saturday or last Sunday. Sonata and Evil got the baby faces of all reactions, and they beat Gorillas of Destiny. So they're the winners of the tournament. Okay. By winning the tournament, they get a match against Gorillas of Destiny at Wrestlekingdom. And then the Young Bucks showed up. Yep. And it's like, it's kind of a coincidence that you guys won this tournament, a tournament that we weren't a part of. Mm-hmm. We never got our rematch clause. So what better way to prove yourselves? So it's a triple threat
tag team match
for the heavyweight titles: Gorillas of Destiny, Gorillas of Destiny, Evil and Sonata, and the Young Bucks. My match of the week pick is not Ibushi versus Goto.
Was Ibushi versus that Dragon Zord that I showed y'all last week? The fucking Godzilla character.
What?
Robert Medlin says, I'm liking Cody's new Elite shirt. Elias. What's up, Elias? Thank you for joining us, Elias Laredo.
Thanks for walking with us.
He says, I don't know about that one. They added the Young Bucks to that bout. So I don't know. I guess he's not excited about it.
The Bucks of Young will be the WWE tag team.
The Bucks of Youth.
The Bucks of Youth.
Yes.
Ibushi beat Goto for the title. So he is the new never open weight champ. He will be defending the belt at Wrestle Kingdom against the winner of the #1 contenders match that also happened on Sunday, which is my match of the week pick. Will Ospreay against Tai Chi. So Tai Chi.
Wait, that dude's name is Tai Chi.
Wait, really?
So he's supposed to be like a Japanese pop star. He walks to the ring with a mic on a stick and he sings his entrance theme. He's got like friendly hair on the side. Okay. And then the bell rings and he'll fuck both of y'all up in like this.
Okay. Oh, really?
All right.
I love that already.
Ospreay was selling a rib injury that happened earlier on.
Ospreay was selling? Oh, no, Zack Saber's only canceled. Sell to save his life.
No. Ospreay's the one that screams like he's getting raped every time he gets punched.
So then is Zack Sabre Jr. the one that can't?
Zack Saber's the one that kind of doesn't.
Yeah.
Ospreay was yelling. He was grimacing. He was dropping. There were moves that he tried to do and stopped halfway because he was selling the injury. And Tai Chi was aiming at it before the match even started. Before the bell rang, he grabbed his mic stand and popped him right in the stomach. So right off the bat, he's selling this whole thing. And he somehow pulled it out. He couldn't do the Os cutter, which is like the springboard, like Jay Lethal's springboard to the cutter. So he hit I forgot what the move was. It's been a while because he normally doesn't use it as a finisher. It's normally like a signature or whatever. Yeah. But Ospreay beat him. So now we get
Ospreay versus Kota Ibushi.
Will Ospreay versus Kota Ibushi.
I'm okay with this.
First time ever.
Yeah.
In New Japan, they might have done it before somewhere else in Britain or something, but yeah.
I'm down.
So for the never open weight title,
sign me up.
Ospreay versus Ibushi. You add that on top of the tag match I just announced, Jericho versus Naito rematch for the IC title, and Omega versus Tanahashi for the main heavyweight title.
That's cool.
There's some other matches going on.
Cody got some matches, isn't he?
Cody is defending the U.S. title against Juice Robinson. So those 5 matches out of 6 hours.
So I think there's 12 matches total.
Yeah, those are the 5, maybe one more. Kushida against somebody for the light heavyweight title. Those matches are the ones I would concentrate on.
Yeah.
Okay. So Elias in the live chat saying the build to Wrestle Kingdom is not that exciting this year.
It's not exciting at all, but that will probably make it a better fucking Wrestle Kingdom because it's about sport.
Is that possibly because we've been the last couple of years we've been jumping on the hype train so much that now the train's getting kind of crowded?
Yeah,
maybe for him, but not for me.
Yeah, no, I think so.
Okada versus Jay White.
Okay,
finally 1-on-1. That's a match I want to get my eyes on.
The
Ishii versus Saber. That's been building up for almost a year. Saber's beat him twice already.
No one is going to sell in that match.
No.
The new car smell, I can tell, has gone off on Facebook with Bullet. No, in general.
Well, the Bullet Club's dead.
Bullet Club, exactly.
They killed it.
So there's not that edgy like, oh hey, like I still wear my hoodie because it's fucking cold and I wear my hoodie, and I got like a 2 Sweet in Katie like on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
So now you got to invest in a Golden Elite shirt.
I do. So I'm like, oh, you know what? My wife has a Hot Topic gift card. I'm fine. Has a Hot Topic credit card. I'm fine.
Because us guys got shitty credit.
Yes, I have horrible credit.
I'm a banker.
That's
so figure.
So
you know how to get away with it.
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't. Just lower my credit. That's it. I don't need it.
So
I give myself a loan. It's
so
fine.
right now everyone's still like they tell you that they like. I don't like WWE anymore. I like the, you know what I mean. But right now they can say that, but they can't even name half the people anymore. You know what I mean? Or they can. They all wore down. Like I haven't seen an Omega match since like the summer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't watch All In because I was out of town. But you know what I mean?
So was I.
Yeah.
At All In.
So I don't know. The build isn't there, but I guarantee you the show will be like great.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be.
I mean,
that's what I've always said about New Japan. Excuse me, I'm burping. That's what I always said about New Japan.
Right in that direction.
Yeah.
New Japan matches don't need a build. They thrive on sport. Mm-hmm. It's like they're the king of sports, right? Mm-hmm. So they don't need a build. They just need a website action.
Yeah.
So that's Wrestle Kingdom.
They do a better job of having stuff without a whole lot of drama to it.
Yeah.
You're right. That being said, I think every year I'm not as in the loop getting into Wrestle Kingdom as a lot of other fans are. So I don't know if I would say that there's less hype for me or I don't like
But then
build.
Again with you,
once I watch it, I'm like, whoa,
it doesn't matter if you're hungry.
That guy?
You pull up to the table and I bring New Japan for you to eat.
I eat.
Yeah. So
yeah. I ate 30 minutes ago. You stick a pizza in my face. I'm going to eat again.
Yeah.
That's how you get these.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Trying to eat more pizza.
That's all you got to do.
So we have a pay-per-view this Sunday.
We do.
Tables, ladders, chairs.
Oh, my.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting to see Jericho respond to Naito. Oh, yeah. Elias. Talking about
we
Jericho
still got a couple more shows between now and Wrestle Kingdom that they're going to air on the New Japan network.
Yeah.
So we might see
press
something.
Conferences and whatnot. Last year's press conference was bananas.
Yeah.
In fact, it was a year ago today. It was he fucking flipped the table and like threw shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Chris, as you were saying, TLC's this weekend, right?
Yeah.
So we got to do our prediction show.
We got through the 3 hours of Raw and
2 hours of SmackDown.
How long did it take you to watch those 3 hours of Raw?
About an hour tops.
Abel?
I was somewhere around the same.
9 minutes. Thank you, Travis. 9 minutes.
Why 9 minutes?
You didn't really miss much. You missed it was a good promo from Rollins where he literally said what the internet's been saying. He torched him.
Why? Why does Rollins suddenly, after this crazy-ass feud with Ambrose, suddenly give a fuck about breaking the fourth wall and saying what everybody's already thinking?
I think I know why.
Because a man above was saying, hey, who's our hottest superstar? You need to address this and tell everybody why that we should watch. But he didn't. All he said was, hey, it sucks, and if you keep at it, it's going to keep sucking, and that's it. And
I think you're kind of there. I think that's very close to what it is. Let me just refine that thought a little bit more.
Damn, he just called you stupid.
No, I didn't.
Call me fine. He's gonna refine it.
Ooh.
No.
I think it was instead of saying, hey, go out there and address why it sucked. I think it was more like, hey, go out there and address the fact that we weren't having good ratings and just kind of turn it on that guy because he is a heel, so he should be the one. We're blaming on him, and then we're not the bad guys, we're not stupid. So and then that'll kind of pop the people that are complaining because they broke the fourth wall.
That's exactly what I said. I was like, because their ratings are terrible.
Yeah, because their ratings are terrible. So it's kind of like whenever something happens that like is a segment that falls flat, and then Vince is in the ear of the commentators, and he tells the commentators, just shit all over this, just make fun of it, just laugh, and say that, oh, this is terrible, like we meant for it to be terrible, ha ha ha. You know,
like when you shit all over the Lucha House Party rules, I guarantee you, Vince seriously thought it was really a great idea. Let's do this and so I guarantee you, it fell flat. So Vince was like, all right, we shit all over it in public. So
yeah,
and he did.
So why not have Stephanie be the one to do it? She cuts off anybody's balls, whether people like you or not.
Because she's not considered a babyface. You had to have Rollins do it. That way the people are on the side of the person saying it.
If she comes out and says it, first of all, are you going to boo her fast forward by the time she walks out? Because you already know, heel authority figures, they do nothing for me. I'm always like, okay, here's cookie cutter. Everybody just, because they're the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
The easiest thing to do. So I love Paige's character so much because it's the hardest thing to do. Kurt Angle failed at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being a face general manager, because you have to be fair and friendly at the same time.
Best face general manager, go. Ever.
AJ Lee.
AJ?
She was good.
She wasn't a face, though.
No, she was just crazy. Don't call her crazy, though.
Don't call her crazy. I got to go with Regal.
I would say Mick Foley.
Foley?
Yeah, when he had the office.
Okay, cool. Foley. I'm still going with Regal. What about you?
Jack Tunney.
Neither one of y'all said President Governor Monsoon.
Yeah. That was a good one. That's a really good one.
Jack Tunney. God damn.
Finn Balor.
No love for Teddy Long? No love for Teddy Long?
Oh, you saying we're racist?
No. Just saying.
You didn't pick him.
I didn't pick him. No.
The first match is on the maybe card.
Finn Balor
versus
Drew
McIntyre. Asterisk card subject to change. Finn Balor is out with an illness. He had to be pulled off the Latin American tour. He wasn't on Raw. Had to pull out of the mixed match.
They did say he'd be back in time for Sunday, though.
What's his illness? What's wrong with him?
They haven't said. They just said he's sick. Well, on storyline, he's hurt. But PWI says he has an illness.
And, of course, it's the internet.
So the internet, it can't be.
Anticipation level is at a 0! Let's start this out with a bang. There's going to be a lot of those tonight. 12 matches on this card.
Yep.
12. 12. So I'm at a 0 for this. Didn't we already get this on Raw? Twice already? No. 0.
I'm at a 0 also. I hate that I'm agreeing with you, but especially on something so low. But I'm at 0. I have a 0 fucks to give about this. And the fact that it may not even happen, why am I going to invest any time or energy into it?
Cool. I'll balance you out. I'm at an 8.
Oh,
yeah. I love Finn Balor. I love Drew McIntyre. I can watch them wrestle. It's still not old to me yet.
Okay.
Who you got winning?
Drew.
Who you got winning?
If the match actually happens, Drew.
True.
I don't know if it will happen. Daniel, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us.
Price is Right?
Yes, Daniel Price is right. Look. That
new Daniel Price.
That promo was passive aggressive. Okay, yeah. I'm not sure which promo he's talking about.
Seth.
Oh, the Seth promo. Okay. It was not them admitting so much as saying, "We know what we're doing all this dumb shit. We just don't care.
Anyway.
You still watch.
You love us anyway."
All right.
Well,
all right.
Less and less are watching.
Robert Midland says he mentioned the revival, but they weren't on Raw. Question mark?
Yeah. He mentioned the fuck out of the revival.
Yeah.
All right. Elias versus Bobby Lashley in a ladder match. Elias's guitar will be hanging.
Oh God!
Person that grabs it can use it. Abel, what's your anticipation level?
A 2. Both of those 2 are for the ladder and the guitar. I really, really like Elias, and I'm kind of meh on Lashley. I think it was a good move to turn him heel, but having him bend over, show his butt, like
I love that.
I don't know. I don't love it. It's like
because you ain't got one.
Such a square. No, he's such a square. Like to him, that's bad.
Yeah, I guess.
He thinks
I don't
that's
know.
what makes him cool, and in fact, that's like the complete opposite.
I don't know, man. I just don't get it. I wish they would do something more serious with them instead of being jokey, funny, but a heel, but not really. And I don't know.
There have been a lot of people on the internets in the last couple of weeks, former wrestlers, that are like completely trashing WWE's booking because of how they're handling Lashley right now.
Yeah.
Because he's so.
When we first came back, all we heard was he's gonna fight Lesnar and he's gonna be like.
He showed up and he started promos with Sami Zayn about his sisters.
Yeah. Trash.
It's very kiddish.
It's very tone deaf Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Mark it down. Ahmed Johnson all over again.
No, mark this down. 2019, Bobby Lashley will be NXT champ.
Aye.
At least there, he can actually do what he can do.
He's NXT champ?
Yes.
So he's going to get
demoted?
Well, not demoted, but
he's going to be the NXT UK champ.
I am at a 0. You can add a ladder, you can add a table, you can add a chair, you can add a guitar, you can add a harmonica, you can add a flute. I don't care. Again, we've seen this match time and time again on Raw already.
What if
this is not a Raw only pay-per-view?
What if it's a Leo Rush on a pole match?
Lashley.
No. Lashley. 0.
What? I forgot how that Leo Rush was a wrestler until this week.
Yeah, he's a wrestler.
He's pretty good.
I
saw him wrestle live.
I got Elias winning.
I got Lashley winning.
My anticipation level is at a 2. That's why I laughed whenever you said 2.
Oh, okay.
And it's for Elias and his guitar. I love Elias. I love his guitar.
Okay.
Orton versus Mysterio in a chairs match. What's your anticipation for that?
4.
Son of a bitch.
5 because of Mysterio. -1 because it's a chairs match. So 4.
Abel?
Daniel Price, I know you were jumping ahead here. He says, I'll save Chris the time and the trouble of answering about the tag team triple threat match. 0. Sorry. Okay.
Here, now, Abel.
Yeah. I laughed when you said 4 because I was going to go with 4. I have a little bit more interest in this than I do the other, match that I said that I was at 2. I think that's because the gimmick itself, chairs. Okay, you need to have a chairs match. The ladder match itself and the other one, it's like a ladder. What are you trying to get the guitar? Okay, that seems kind of weird. Usually, once you retrieve the thing, you win the match. No, this you retrieve the thing and it's still a regular one-on-one match. So, but you could just use the thing, and that's weird. But this is
especially at the ladder match because those aren't 2 wrestlers that I don't think can use the ladder effectively.
Yeah,
it's gonna be boring.
Yeah, it's gonna be boring.
That would be a wobbly ass ladder. Again.
Yeah,
neither one of them are going to be able to get up there.
Yeah, I think this match with the chair with Mysterio and Orton, at least that fits a little bit better for what I expect to see out of a TLC and not an Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Ladder match with a guitar hung up that you could use seems more like Extreme Rules than it does TLC. So the chair match, that kind of fits TLC. I'm going to go with the 4 on that, even though I have 0 fucks to give about Randy Orton and half a fuck to give about Rey Mysterio.
I'm also at a 4.
God, ooh, 4s all around.
I just remember Saturday night's main event with Randy Orton RKOing Cena through a chair outside. I think a chairs match fits Orton pretty well.
Okay.
And the fact that that the storyline with Orton and Mysterio, they used for their feud, they're using their stipulation to their most effectiveness.
Okay.
I don't see why we would need to have a ladder hung up, or at least it hasn't been pushed enough in their feud. One time with Leo, that's about it. But this stuff with Orton and Ray, this has been going on for a while with the chairs involved. So I think it'll do well for them.
Yeah.
So I'm at a 4.
Okay.
It's just there's a lot on this card, and when you start to add all of it together, it's gonna weigh a lot of everything down.
Trying
just
to find your
because
restroom breaks and your food breaks. To me, this will probably be one. Sucks. I love Rey Mysterio. I think what's also kind of hindering me is a report that came out this week, and it's kind of hindering me in general from Rey Mysterio for some reason.
It's
that apparently the main reason why he came back was to get his kid Dominic a foot in the door.
okay.
I mean, you're doing solid. I mean, for your kid, I get it. I got a soft spot for that. But
I mean, his kid did show up on Lucha Underground
his
for a
kid's
couple
fucking
episodes.
massive.
Yeah.
I think he is Eddie's kid because he's not.
Damn, you went there.
Yeah.
On the next Maury.
Anyway,
We got winning.
just because he's been doing this to all of my favorites, Orton. That's what he's back to being the legend killer again.
I don't think it really matters, so I'm gonna just go with the babyface win and say Ray.
I think I'm going with Ray too.
I hope you guys are right because I hate Randy Orton. I love Rey Mysterio, but that's been it. Well, he fucked up 10, fucked up Hardy. He's been fucking everybody up.
He moved. Mofos up left and right.
Plus, he's a hardcore conservative on Twitter, and Vince loves that shit.
Natalia versus Ruby Riott in a tables match.
So if she puts her through a table, she wins?
Yeah.
Right. Whoever goes through a table first loses.
Okay.
All right. Chris, what is your anticipation level? You were struggling, so I just threw it to him. Give me time.
6.
6.
Fuck me. We're all at least one of us so far. This
6.
guy said the other guys also.
Okay.
These two girls can actually wrestle.
Yes.
No matter how shitty Natty crying on the microphone looks, or how stupid Jim Anvil Neidhart's picture on a table looks like, the two girls in the ring can actually put a competent match. Number one. Number two, there's reason for that table match because Natty got powerbombed through one 2 weeks ago right here in Houston, Texas. And they, other than the stuff outside of of what happens in the ring, hasn't turned me off enough to hate what happens in the ring.
Yeah.
So I still want to see these two wrestle.
I still root for the Riot Squad and halfway for Natty.
I'm getting there with Natty again. I have my peaks and valleys.
I've been so low for Natty for the past couple years, but you know what I say about Ruby? What is she?
The truth.
She's the fucking truth.
Ruby is the truth.
That's why I'm at a 6 as well. And it was mostly all Ruby, but you kind of convinced me. You know what, it's Natty too, because take all that other bullshit aside in the ring, take everything away, put them two in the ring together, you're gonna get a good match.
Yep. You haven't proven me wrong yet.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm solid 6 plus the gimmick. The Riot Squad is gonna help her out.
I hear what you guys say about the fact that this is going to be a good match because these are two good wrestlers, right? However, I'm going to go with about a 4. The reason why is because, again,
she's not bred, I know.
The gimmick. A table match does not lend itself to be a technical classic. A tables match can be fluky as fuck. Somebody accidentally goes through a table.
Somebody accidentally
Big
Cena
Show.
Or Big
it
Show?
was Big Show versus
Cena.
Was it?
I think it was Cena that.
No, it was Big Show versus Cody Rhodes. A Big Show lost because he accidentally stepped through a table. There was one with Sheamus versus Cena where Sheamus went through the table and Sheamus threw Cena through a table by accident. He won the title, his first WWE title.
Yeah.
In San Antonio, and all the. Because Whitey Ford sung the blues and we left with the title.
Table matches can be fluky as fuck.
Yeah,
man.
Becky was a terrible one.
Those are
bad.
Those are dude table matches. We haven't had that many chick table matches.
Becky was a really bad one last year.
But think of it this way. What if it's them exchanging fucking sharpshooters and rest holds and Mahi straw cradles in the middle of the ring, but the table's sitting outside for 15 minutes? What's the point of even having a fucking tables match? So you got to do something.
Because of the outside interference. You can have the girls doing it. Bailey and Sasha try to counteract everything.
You know what this match is going to be all about, though, right? This match is going to be all about, as Nasty Nate, what's up, said in the live chat, is all about Jim the Table Neidhart. That's what it's all going to be about.
Fair, this is about the most over Jim Advil guy has been since 85.
That fucking table is going to be there the entire time. The fucking whole Riot Squad is going to be there the whole entire time. It's going to be, we're going to toss Natty through the table. Oh, you were close enough. Oh, it's going to get, it's just going to get old after the first, attempt.
Who you got winning?
Ruby, why not? They're gonna put her ass through the table with her daddy's fat head on it. That's what it looked like. It looked like they took a fat head and just stuck it on the table, right?
Arnie, who you got?
Natty, because the feel good thing. It's got to be Natty. You're not gonna put her through her dad's face
Daniel says this: watch them do something stupid like Natty hesitating to put Ruby through the table that Anvil is on because it's Anvil.
Because it's the only table in the building.
She gets the table and there's like some dude on the other table. It's like, who the fuck is that?
It's Owen.
No, it's like, this is Ruby's dad. Duh. Like, who the fuck is Ruby's dad?
He grabs another table. It's British
like,
Bulldog. Jesus Christ.
Pulls out another one. Is Dynamite.
Oh.
No! Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Benoit.
Tyson's kid's neck.
Tyson kid's neck. Oh man. What I was expecting during that promo, I was halfway expecting this when Natty was talking about, I'm gonna dedicate this match to Two Paws. I thought she was gonna say Two Paws. Oh my god, if she said Two Paws.
I thought she was a Brett. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
I still think she like lives off his legacy.
Yeah, off him. No, I told
she's like, I'm proud to be a heart. I'm like, but sis, you're a
Neidhart. You're not a heart. Yeah.
My anticipation for Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman is at a 0.
Settle. Yeah. Why is that a 0, bro? You're such a negative Nancy today. 0, huh?
He's just like the fourth one I agree with him on.
Fucking Baron. It's inconsequential. You know damn well Braun's winning this shit. Or whoever it is. You know what? I don't even care if it's Kenny Omega that's picked. I'm still at a 0 for this. Like, okay. You know why? Because this entire build to the pay-per-view, we haven't had any comeuppance. We haven't had any payback. We haven't had any revenge that involves the man that's in the match. Yep. And it sucks because Braun's been injured. It sucks that we don't even know if he's actually going to be at the fucking pay-per-view. And the fact that we haven't seen him.
Him or Becky are both questionable, apparently.
Like I said a couple of weeks ago, Braun's character on television is working very well. The overusage of his presence on every episode of Raw is what's sucking it out of me.
Which is what's making this better, that he hasn't been there for 2-3 weeks.
Are you going to this pay-per-view? Did you sell your organs to go to this pay-per-view? Because Daniel Price is asking if you sold any organs to go to this show. Because if you did, you spent a lot of money for nothing because you're giving everything a fucking 0.
Oh, hell no.
No, okay, he's not going.
Yet.
Arnold, you said that you agreed with this motherfucker. Or are you at a 0 for this as well?
0. I don't care about Baron Corbin. I don't care about this silly stipulation match. And if Baron wins, it's hey, Raw's going to continue to suck.
Yeah.
I've never seen an episode of Raw where it was so blatantly obvious that half of the arena was curtained off. Like, you could see the drapes like falling over behind the first level almost, and tried like rolled up all like.
But see, you're a motherfucker who like on purpose looks for that shit though. I didn't notice it because I don't look for that shit.
Especially after being at the Raw here where it was half empty. And the camera side there's nobody. It's like, hey, they're cutting a promo in front of like empty chairs.
Yeah,
it's like as empty as this height of my apartment.
Because the one that I went to last year was like
hello ladies,
was like a quarter empty. So I can only imagine how bad this one like a half empty.
Yeah,
more than half empty.
You give us bad product, it's gonna start the show. Start the show.
So who do you got winning?
Did you give your anticipation level?
Not yet.
Baron by
don't answer that yet. What's your anticipation level?
I'm gonna have a Schrodinger's anticipation level here.
I don't even know what that means.
Until the box is open, you don't know if the cat's dead or alive.
Exactly.
So until you find out who's gonna be wrestling this match, you don't know if it's a 10 or a 0.
It's either gonna be an 8 or a 2.
Vote Florida.
I really would like to see the actual match happen. I really like Braun. I want to see Braun beat the shit out of Corbin. I want to see Corbin maybe try to have a competent match. I would like to see Corbin get his comeuppance and lose. That's if this match is actually going to happen. Because I don't know. I mean, the same thing with Finn. I don't care. But with this, there's a little bit more writing on it. I really want to see Strowman, kind of succeed and go on to fight Brock because that was the other half of the stipulation, right? If he wins, he gets Brock, right?
Yeah, at the
I
Rumble.
care about that. I don't give a fuck about the whole permanent and semi-permanent, half-flaccid general manager stuff. I don't give a fuck about that.
Electile dysfunction.
Yes, I don't give a fuck about that. If he continues to be general manager, big whoop. If he's not the general manager anymore, great. Who's the next shitty general manager you got coming down the line? Whatever. Either way, the general manager position on Raw has been, I don't care. Okay, so all I really care about is Strowman. Now, if this match doesn't happen and fucking Corbin wins by forfeit, then you know what, man? Fuck this shit. You know, I don't even give it a 2. Yeah, I'll give it a 0. If the match doesn't happen, it's a 0 because Corbin gets the fucking general manager position. It's all about Corbin. Fuck that.
Yeah. They might just need to cancel TLC altogether. Because this is the second year. You remember last year?
Thank you, sir.
You remember last year?
What was that? The Joe and Roman
TLC last year? Roman and Bray Wyatt couldn't wrestle because they had got a.
Oh,
so they brought in AJ against
versus
Finn, and then after what the fuck they did.
imagine.
So this is the second
Actually,
year
a
that
candidate.
matches could be screwed up because
Injury
or sickness or just stupidity. Who you got winning this?
What? Oh, Corbin by default or whatever.
Okay, I have Corbin losing this.
By
I don't know.
default.
Yeah.
I hope Corbin loses it. I was thinking this entire time
I hope he
Corbin
does,
was
yeah.
going to win because, oh man, the general manager thing, they're making such a big deal about it. But after the promo that Seth cut last night,
Yeah.
it makes me think that maybe Vince is going to use that as a scapegoat to, you know, say, oh, our ratings have been bad. So now this guy is gone who made the ratings bad. So now that he's gone, come back and watch our show again.
Yeah.
That might be the scapegoat. So they might, you know, blame Corbin further. So I think they might actually let Baron win or Braun win this.
Did y'all watch this week's packages of George the Animal Steel looking dude from NXT?
Lars.
Oh, he's lurking.
I think
Instead
he's
of
gonna
who's coming?
debut at TLC. That maybe that'll be him. The fucking
I don't know. We'll see.
Corbin.
We'll see.
A match that is guaranteed to be on the pre-show because the entire tournament has been on Facebook Live.
There's a tournament.
The finals of season 2 mixed match challenge. The winner, the man and the woman will be number 30 in their Royal Rumble matches,
Gotcha.
and they get an all expenses paid vacation to anywhere in the world. I don't know why they announced that shit.
Who are the competitors?
Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox.
They did no fucking
made it to the
way. They
finals.
beat Bailey and Apollo Crews.
They beat Bailey and Apollo.
Wow.
Again, no, that's not the shocker. Miz and Asuka lost to R-Truth and Carmella. So R-Truth and Carmella.
So no
against-
matter what, you're gonna get bad number 30s.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Number 27 is the one that really
That's
matters.
true. But number 30 is the one everyone looks forward to.
True. Well, at least now
Well,
you know. Now
yeah.
you know you're
Now
going to
number
be
29 is-
disappointed. Yeah, let's go 29.
My anticipation's at a 0.
Yeah, I don't give a I mean, I like Mella and R-Truth, so yeah.
Question.
One for the dance break, 2 for Carmella. Damn.
Okay. Question. Which one, or is it both of them, get number 30 in the Rumble?
Both. So Jinder
Okay.
in the male
And
Alicia in the
Alicia
female.
Okay, cool.
Just like R-Truth in the male, Carmella in the female.
Oh, okay. So they both get number 30 for
Yeah.
their respective.
Sex.
Okay. So I guess that means that, spoiler alert, we are going to have another 2 Royal Rumbles at Rumble this year again.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. All right. I don't give a fuck about any 4 of those being in the end of number 30 of their respective Royal Rumbles. So I'm gonna go with 2. I'm
Winning.
Truth and Carmella
same.
both will have a dance break at the Royal Rumble when they enter number 30.
Yes.
Okay,
Get
yeah.
eliminated.
I didn't
Yeah.
care at first, but now you got me with Truth.
And then on the vacation, they're gonna go on different vacations and have dance breaks in like Milan,
They're gonna go to fucking India.
India, and have a dance break.
thumbs
Fucking
up
Paris.
or thumbs down if they record this entire vacation as a storyline to tease some kind of relationship between Truth and Carmella.
Oh no! First of all, he could be your fucking grandpa.
And
Hey, Black don't crack.
That's true. He doesn't look a day
Dude,
over.
he's 72.
Yeah,
He looks like he's 40.
yeah.
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
Let's
I don't care.
go on with this.
rematch.
Let him bone. He says thumbs down. Please let R-Truth accidentally enter the women's Royal Rumble. Yes, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yes,
My
Medley.
bad.
I thought I was number 30. Yeah, for your other one. God damn it, Truth.
My bad.
Rematch.
Yeah, rematch.
For the Cruiserweight title, Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander. No gimmick necessary. Anticipation.
8.
Oh.
Anticipation levels at 8. It's going to be a good ass match. But it's these two. Come on. The match is going to be good. The last pay-per-view where they actually let the cruisers on the main card, that was probably the best goddamn match. Of course, a lot
Both
of NXT
Survivor Series and Down Under.
Well, what I was referring to is actually Survivor Series.
Yeah.
With Survivor Series, a lot of the stuff that was on there kind of sucked because it was all hamstringed by the fucking Raw versus SmackDown hamstrung by Raw versus SmackDown fucking gimmick. They finally had a match that didn't have that shit on there, so we could have like a proper match. Let's see if you have a pay-per-view that doesn't have that stupid gimmick. Can they do it? Can they pull it off? You know, one-on-one. Let's see. I hope they can. I hope they do.
Would your anticipation level, and yours too, would your anticipation levels be higher if this was a ladder match?
If it was a ladder match for the Cruiserweight title, yes. If it was a tables match or a chairs match or something, I'd be like, hell no, it'd be lower. But ladders match, flippy dippy X Division style, hell yeah. But it's not. So whatever. I'm gonna just take it for what it is right now. So yeah, who I got winning? Murphy's gonna retain.
How'd you go next? How did you go first?
I'm at a 9.
Nice.
There was a possibility.
Match of the night. That's what Elias is saying.
There was a possibility. I'm gonna jump on Elias with this. There was a possibility by like a few hairs that the rematch from Down Under could have replaced the original match from 205 on our match of the year list. Could have.
Apparently, Arnold said that.
Could have
voted for it.
Yeah. This also has the opportunity to do it because the storyline's more seasoned. Yeah. We're used to seeing Buddy as a champion.
It'll be the
now.
rubber match.
We
too,
know
right?
he's legit.
It'll be a rubber match.
We know he's legit. That's why I asked if this would have served itself better as a ladder match because it's a rubber match. But then again, if they're not going to get pinned, then leaves the door open for it to continue.
Right.
So, but we've been building up the last couple of weeks the women's TLC match. It's built up to me so much, it might not steal the show. Even if I rate it at a 12, it's still going to meet my expectations. This match with the Cruiserweights, if I were to give it an 8, 9, 10, 11, would still have an opportunity to exceed that. Mm-hmm. So I'm with Elias. This could steal the show, even though what I'm hoping is the main event will be probably one of the best main events this entire year. So I'm at an 8 for this. And I have a double count. I have this at a draw or something. They might have something here. Rumble. This could be WWE, not to piss people off. This could be WWE's version of Okada Omega if they play this right.
Okay.
You know, because they spread this out. Remember, the first match was in like May.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we got the rematch where Buddy Murphy won the title in October.
Yeah.
And October, and now this match.
December.
And if they do it as a draw or have some kind of finish where both guys pin each other and we continue this maybe at the Rumble,
Mania.
We have 2 pay-per-views between Rumble and Mania. Elimination Chamber and Fastlane. You can
Elimination Chamber is going to be here.
You can have that match co-main event one of those 2 pay-per-views, and you can just keep this shit going. Because we don't see this every other week on 205. For all the complaints,
they really are going to have a Fastlane?
Yeah, they announced it's in Cleveland. Yeah, so there's 2 co-branded pay-per-views between now and Mania. Between Rumble and Mania. Yeah, that's going to be hard to overkill, man.
Yeah, years past one was Raw, one was
you always want that 6 weeks of build for WrestleMania.
Yeah. And that one for Raw, one for SmackDown, that made sense because one Royal Rumble winner is from one brand and the other, you got to straighten things out for your main event. But if they're both co-branded, what the fuck's the point?
The only best part about that is, fuck it, I would be happy with one Elimination Chamber match if it was the women. Mm-hmm. And save the men's stuff for Fastlane. Okay. Or vice versa, to where it doesn't overwhelm you.
Cool.
You. What's
Right.
your anticipation level on who you got winning?
Mine's at a 5.
Okay.
Because I've seen this match a couple times this year. I know it's gonna be good,
Yeah.
but I'm not.
You're not hyped.
I'm not hyped. I have Buddy retaining.
So
And it's gonna be a good match. Probably gonna be the second best match of the night. Hopefully, potentially the best match of the night, but probably second. It'll be good, and it'll be still a good showcase of their talents. Kind of a segue, kind of not. But to me, the best guy on 205 Live was on the main roster this week, buddy.
you're talking about Mustafa? Match of the week candidate.
Match of the week pick.
Woo!
It's a candidate.
I'm not hating you.
And it would have been like slam dunk match of the week pick if the WWE hadn't shit all over it by putting a commercial break in the middle of it, but showing the badass parts of the match on the little box. Normally, I always told you, I fast forward to the little
picture.
If I'm meant to see it full screen, I'll watch it full screen. For this match, I didn't. I was like, let me watch it.
And that was
did
the
the
best
Spanish
part.
fly. They did all this other crazy shit. And I was like,
All the stuff you like.
it felt like the commercials would not end. I was like, oh my God. These commercials won't
I
fucking
get it. I'm gonna buy Coke and eat at Subway. Hurry up. Vámonos.
But when it came back, it still had me. That ending, the beginning, middle, and ending of that match was just fucking boom.
That would be my match of the week pick if it wasn't for this one thing that kind of bothered me about it. I knew this is fucking Daniel Bryan, recently heel turned WWE fucking champion. I knew Daniel Bryan was going to win this match.
Okay.
But my bar for this was, if you could trick me even for a split second, if you could make me think, oh fuck, what if this is some sort of weird, crazy upset with like a weird, really weird twist? If I could believe that just for a split second, then you got me. And you know what? This is my match of the week. Unfortunately, that moment never happened.
It never happened.
I never got that tease like, oh shit, maybe I'm wrong.
Because
and maybe
he missed both of his big things.
If they had made me feel that feeling, even if it was for a moment, this would be my match of the week pick, but I never got that moment.
You know why?
Why?
Because it was on SmackDown.
Okay.
SmackDown didn't need it.
Okay.
Raw desperately in an
Yeah.
attempt to make sure that you can have viewers by the end of the night. Out of bumfuck nowhere, again, Wyatt Seth inserting himself like he suddenly cares about the ratings. A TLC match on Raw.
Yeah.
Yep.
If that would have happened on Raw, I would have been more susceptible to, oh, they're fucking that crazy to do something like that just to get ratings. They'll do it on Raw. SmackDown didn't need that kind of pull. So I was surprised that there wasn't interference by AJ or something to at least kind of protect Mustafa. I mean, it was still a good loss. It was still a great match.
Dude,
the promo in the beginning.
Oh,
Fuck.
my God.
Are y'all buying Brian now?
I'm buying
Oh, yeah.
both of them, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm buying both of them.
I didn't realize either how tall Mustafa is or how short Brian was, but when they were eye
Yes,
level, I was like,
it's how tall Mustafa is. Because you
Yeah.
don't think of
Mustafa's taller than you think.
Yeah, he's pretty damn tall. And dude, I was just, dude, I haven't been this happy to watch a match. First of all, when I heard that was gonna be the match, I was like, "Oh, I'm tuning in.
Yeah.
I'm watching."
so I'm gonna go one step further. Just cancel 205 Live. Just have all the guys on Raw and SmackDown already.
Now,
Just split them and just do it.
now
The
they
guys can hang, dude. I talk shit about the stipulation, but they got something with Lucha House Party.
yeah,
Leo Rush on Raw,
fucking
He
great.
had a good match.
Mustafa on SmackDown.
He had a good match.
Amazing.
Why are we classifying these guys when Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan are under 205?
And you're already
Rey
putting
Mysterio.
them,
Rey
and
Mysterio.
you're already putting them on a Wednesday, which is fact full with like 5 other episodes of wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with canceling it and adding it onto Raw.
Okay.
Adding it on where it should have been from the get-go.
Mhm.
Adding it onto the first hour or second hour of Raw.
as happy as we were that we got this match with Bryan and Ali, it did initially leave me scratching my head. It's like, wait a second, aren't these guys technically Raw superstars? Why the fuck is he on SmackDown?
Yeah.
And they never really explained that other than, hey, this is going to be a good match. Here you go.
Yeah.
Like, well, hold on a minute,
I don't
please.
know, but I'm not.
What
gonna,
happened?
I'm not going to complain about it. I got it, and I enjoyed it.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying,
What does it take to get more of it without beating?
thank you.
Without
Thank
wearing
you.
out the fact that we get more like
Like, how did this happen? Can it continue to happen?
Next
Can I
week, Daniel
expect
Bryan
to see
versus
more?
Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
and get again
Fuck
quality
that, Murphy.
Yeah.
Let's
Quality-
have Murphy on there.
quality over
Alexander.
quantity.
Yeah.
If we can get these guys on the main roster already, then why have an extra hour on the network? Just first hour of Raw or freaking like blend them in between like old school Nitro.
Old school Nitro.
Shit, get all the people hooked.
No, it was great, but social media blew up about this match. Like I watched it, and there was a really fucking cool picture that I want to say Maria Kanellis posted. No. 205 Live posted, which is it was all the guys from 205. Cedric, fucking, I think Buddy maybe, and it was like Gentleman Jack. Apparently, Mike Kanellis is on 205 Live.
Yes.
He's got 2 wins already.
Yeah, everybody, and I guess Maria too. They were all sitting there watching the match.
Nice.
And it was like respect, like it was. But if you see everybody saying like Ruby Riott was like, now you guys can see how much of a great wrestler he is.
Fuck me, Brian versus Tommy.
You can see.
I know.
Oh my god.
That's why I just fucking mentioned Tommy.
Shit.
Yeah. So far,
AJ versus Tommy.
Yes.
So far, I'm loving D-Bry as champion.
Nasty Nate says this. Daniel Bryan should get the Whole Foods logo on his trunks the way Brock has the JJ logo. That'd be great.
The fact that Mustafa Ali drives the SUV though.
Oh yeah, what a
fucking
dick.
asshole.
Fucking douchebag.
What's next?
Triple threat for the tag titles. No stipulation necessary. The Bar.
I
The
gotta say,
Usos. The New Day.
I would like
Rap
to-
battle. Go.
thumbs up.
What?
I loved it, dude.
Segment of the week.
Definite segment of the week. First of all, Sheamus and Cesaro got down with that rap. They were fucking. They were pretty damn good with it.
Shamey.
Yes. And then second of all, I love Xavier Woods' little like. We're out of this for specific reasons. They looked over.
We're hosting this year. The Usos are like, my
Yeah,
bad,
you got
my
it,
bad,
yeah, you
my
got
bad. Especially now that she's their general manager.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's none of our business.
Nah, man. It was a badass segment. It got me, dude.
Fucking Kanga hats.
Yes. And it was missing the top because of the mohawk. And then they called him Rocksteady and Bebop. Oh man, it was fucking gold. It was so good. That got me hyped up for the match, so I'm at an 8. Because they had a bad match.
Scroll through this. Who was it that said my anticipation was at a 0?
I think it was Elias.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
You're right. My anticipation for this match is at a 0, but you got to put a 1 in front of it. I'm at a 10. I don't have to say anything more than what this motherfucker just said. When have the 3 of them put on a bad match?
Never.
And there isn't a stipulation to maybe hinder this. Just raw.
Oh, wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This match, I would want Lucha House Party rules. All 7 of them. Just bleh, because I know they're going to make magic.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm at a 10 for this, dude.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Oh, yeah. You?
You're about to shit on it. You got that look, like you've been like that constipated look.
I'm very surprised with the outcomes of you two. Because after the rap battle, you know how you like to use a phrase a lot? Oh, I went from 6 to midnight.
Yeah.
I went from midnight to 6 on this. My anticipation level is at a 6. I was very excited because, you know, I like triple threat matches. And then, you know, you're going to have the New Day and the Usos and the Bar. Yeah, you're right. It's probably going to be good. But, man, I thought that rap battle was terrible. I hated it. I thought it was stupid. I thought like
that's
it was
the point.
So
You weren't watching 8 Mile, bruh.
I know I wasn't watching 8 Mile, but they even made it seem bad, even when the Usos were doing it. And this is supposed to be like the Usos thing, like, oh, they can rap, whatever. Like, I knew that Sheamus and Cesaro would look stupid because they're supposed to look stupid. Hell, that's their chant. You look stupid, right? Like, it makes sense. But like, that was even kind of over the top, like bad for me. And when I was like, all right, well, here we'll get at least some little bit of talent with the Usos. The Usos went for too long, and half their shit didn't rhyme, and it just didn't sound good. It didn't. I'm like, I didn't
bro.
like it.
This ain't old school poetry,
man. I know, I get that, but like that works when it goes with the fucking New Day when they're acting goofy. These guys are like trying to actually pretend like they're doing well at this, and they weren't doing well. And I just didn't like it, man. It was just, it was terrible. When it comes to the match itself, yes, you do have a point. All 3 of these guys or all 3 of these teams, they do put on good matches. However, if we're gonna like take away points because, oh man, this is the 3rd or 4th time I've seen this, I can't not do it for other matches and not do it for this match. Man, how many times have we seen this? I'm tired of seeing the Usos and New Day and the Bar being the only ones in the Smackdown King of the Mountain. Like, I don't know, man. I don't even know who the fucking champs are, and it doesn't matter who the champs are. Any one of these three teams could just play hot potato with the tag titles on SmackDown, and it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I don't care. Who's the tag team champ? Oh, the tag team champ is the Bar Uso New Day. That's who are the fucking tag team champs on SmackDown. It doesn't matter which one.
Who you got winning?
I don't know. Who fucking wins now? Who's the champ now? I don't know. Every one of them's going to win because it's going to be a good match, and they're all going to be fucking champs after this. I don't care.
You just made me go to a 10 from an 8. You just agreed with it. No matter what, it's going to be a good match.
All right.
Who you got winning? At the bar. At the bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't say the Busos.
Intercontinental title.
Elias says we want sanity.
Ooh.
Oh, I do.
Rollins against Ambrose, IC title.
Was Ambrose not there this week?
At the very end, after he beat Baron Corbin in the TLC, he walked out.
Yeah, okay. 2 weeks ago, I was at like an 8 or 9 for this. Now it kind of fizzled. I'm at a 7. I know I'm gonna get a good match.
Damn it!
Fucking Barney.
I ate fucking spaghetti with meatballs before I got here.
And the
And a
beer.
beer. I know I'm gonna get a match from fucking Seth friggin' Rollins. I know I'm gonna get an okay enough match from Dean Ambrose. So yeah, whatever. On name value alone, I'm giving them a 7. And Rollins winning
6. And a lot of that had to do with what I mentioned earlier. The storyline just took like, oh, I need to take a bathroom break, and the road trip, Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
That it just threw me completely off guard. Like it for the feud. If this was like, oh my god, the big feud, the day that Roman died, and he's on, all of a sudden Dean Ambrose is the bad guy, but we're losing focus for a week to draw attention to the fact that the ratings suck. Why? That's still your argument was valid, but to me it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
In the midst, and when you're in context to this storyline. So it came down from like an 8 to a 6 to me. So I'm at a 6. Who I got winning? Ambrose. Why not? I mean, a turn this drastic or this impactful because of the Roman situation, it'd be pointless if he lost.
Yeah.
So I have Ambrose winning the belt.
I have Ambrose winning too. Of course, that means that we're going to have a rematch because Seth will get his rematch, right? Because to be a champ, you had to beat the former champ twice, right?
Yeah.
But I do think that the time
those are Ric Flair's catchphrase.
Yeah, you
to be the man. Woo! We got to beat the former champ twice.
After you beat the rest of my 4 horsemen
twice. Yeah, man. Like, the time has come to take that title off of Seth because I think you could do a lot of other stuff with Seth that they've been trying to do, but it's like, yeah, it's like, oh shit, he has this belt, and we want to have this belt be prestigious, but we also want Seth to be prestigious. So you know what? Let's just throw the belt onto Dean, and he'll have his rematch at one of the 3 pay-per-views between now and Mania. Right, and that wasn't an exaggeration. There is.
There literally is.
So it's like, okay, cool. Let's take it off of Seth. Let Seth do something else. My anticipation level, however, is probably at a 5. Because I like Seth. He's a good wrestler. The stuff with Dean has been kind of hit and miss for me over the last few weeks. Because I want to see super serious, super brooding, super moody Dean. But we only got that once when he burned the vest. And then we got, oh, I'm going to take vaccines because you people are nasty. Like, what? That's the fucking hot dog cart shit all over again.
The promo went from Dean and Seth to Dean against the people.
Yeah, and then it went from Seth versus Dean to Seth and Corbin. At like your point, like it's been kind of disjointed at a lot of times. It's just not making a whole lot of sense. And man, I don't know. I'm not digging it. And like when Dean went out there with all the other fucking ROW guys with the fucking gas mask, it was
Netflix Bane.
Yeah, it was kind of cool in the concept. If it wasn't for the fact that like it got a little weird and cartoony there. Also that
halfway through his promo, he couldn't breathe anymore, and he took it off.
Yeah,
because it was fogging up all right every time he breathed.
Yeah, so
I actually loved it until he couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I loved it until he started suffocating to death. So they're playing around with stuff that I want them to do with Dean, and then they like miss the mark slightly, and I just keep getting disappointed. So I don't want to get my hopes up too high for this match or this feud or this turn for Dean.
Who you got winning?
Dean.
Who you got winning?
I had Seth, but now I have Dean.
Okay.
So the U.S. title.
Elias says 3. Daniel says Ambrose is going to win. Seth's dropping it for bigger and broker things. I think he meant to say bigger and better things.
So here's my quick prediction.
There's a U.S. champion?
If we'll get there. If the main event of WrestleMania is a women's title match, then I've got no problem having Brock Lesnar defend the title against Seth Rollins at Mania, and Seth wins the Rumble.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Bryan against somebody on Raw, SmackDown.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, because again, that doesn't matter.
Oh, no, wait. The winner of the Elimination Chamber will be the champ.
If a women's title match is ending the show, you can take risks with the men this year. Okay, go for it.
You can have Lesnar versus Jack Gallagher for all I care.
What about Lesnar versus Ahmed Johnson?
Don't give me fucking... One third of you was a good time.
U.S. title match.
Who's the champion?
Is not being defended. It's Nakamura.
Oh yeah,
he's not
that
there.
guy.
We had a tag match, which was a fun match.
Oh, Rusev.
Yeah.
And they were feuding now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no match. Just
really?
Yeah.
You just want to bring up the point that 12 fucking matches on this card, and one of them is not a U.S. title match.
All right. So how about this? The Universal how about the WWE title? Daniel Bryan against AJ Styles.
I haven't seen that match.
Rematch. I'll give my anticipation level.
This is the rubber match.
Yes.
That went on SmackDown. When Daniel Bryan first came back.
This is technically the 4th match.
Yeah, I've seen this a couple times this year.
The first one was the night after WrestleMania that was ended in DQ with Nakamura.
Yeah.
The second match was Styles beating Daniel Bryan before they went overseas because Bryan didn't want to go overseas. Third time was Bryan winning, nut busting. And this is the fourth one. So this would be the rubber match.
My anticipation level for this is at a 6. It would be a lot higher if it wasn't for the fact that Bryan's not losing it back to AJ. This is definitely going to be a win. I do not want to see AJ Bryan feud continue. I'd rather see what they're going to do with Bryan here on out with his heel turn. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of not where I'm at. Is
there enough faces on SmackDown for Bryan to feel with?
I don't know, but I'm way more interested in what they're going to do with Bryan outside of AJ.
Yeah.
Like right now, that was just him taking the title off of him. That's not where the money is for me in my eyes. The money is developing Bryan as this super megalomaniac heel that's this vegan, Greenpeace guy. There's more interesting things going on with that than there is with the actual feud between the two of them guys. Right. So I kind of want this feud to be done because I don't want AJ to keep getting buried. Just have him lose, then have him move on, do something else, prepare for the Rumble, have a good showing at the Rumble, maybe somehow, do something that's a nice showcase match at Mania. After that, ship his ass back to Raw. That way you don't have AJ and Bryan on the same card. Yeah. And you can start doing more stuff with AJ.
Apparently, AJ is going part-time like Randy Orton.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Your anticipation level and who you have winning?
It's going to be an 8 just because I love them wrestling.
Okay.
And I'm going to have Daniel Bryan Daniel Bryan winning.
Okay.
Good matchup with the kick the balls at the end.
Unlike AJ Nakamura, unlike AJ Joe, this is one of the hypothetical dream matches that so far has not let me down.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm at an 8 for this.
Okay.
I've got Bryan winning. I've got AJ trying to get into the Rumble.
Yeah.
Going a little further, Royal Rumble's the pay-per-view where they tend to test out main events, title matches. We got Orton versus Jeff Hardy before Hardy had his run. We had Rey Mysterio against Edge before they tested out his run. Kennedy versus Batista, Umaga versus John Cena. I am going out on a limb and saying Daniel Bryan will be defending his title against one of the members of the New Day.
What?
When?
At Rumble.
Big E, maybe?
That'd be interesting.
That'd be really interesting.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Hector, what's up, man?
Oh man, we just finished, bro.
And we talked about New Japan without you.
Try again next week.
We broke down match by match Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes, move for move.
Man,
all the chain holds.
I'm like waiting to kick y'all out, but we still got 2 more fucking matches. Ronda versus Nia for the Raw Women's title. Anticipation.
0-0.
What?
Whoa.
A 0 for Ronda and a 0 for Nia. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
There's at least 5 women that I care about more each than them.
You don't care about Ronda that much?
I've like completely like her stock has completely plummeted in my eyes.
Why? How?
I don't
When?
even know.
Okay.
I think Becky killed Ronda for me. I think
Becky didn't even get to kill her.
Exactly. I think the fact that we were having a match where Ronda was fighting Charlotte and we got a Becky chant, that said enough for me.
Man.
Okay. Elias in the live chat says that his anticipation level is a 2. You're at a 0.
2 more than me.
Chris, do you want to go next or you want me to go next?
My anticipation for this match is at a 0.
What?
A 10 for Ronda, a -20 for Nia. She is the big show of the women's division. She is just sucking everything out. I'm ready for. I don't even know.
Please
I
retire.
saw the match. How Nia earned this match. I just never wanted to see Nia get a title rematch.
What did she do to earn it?
I don't remember.
She beat somebody?
Evolution Battle Royal. Evolution Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. Nah.
She killed Zelina Vega that night.
This is a waste of a title match for Ronda. This could have been given to somebody from the Riot Squad. It could have been given to Sasha. It could have been given to anybody. I would have had more fucks to give than Nia. Like ever since Nia did the face turn at Mania and then did the heel turn as soon as she had Ronda the first time and stuck with the bitch assness, like done. Like she's the black hole for me.
Show.
I am at a 0. I want Ronda to win and get it the fuck over with. 60 seconds or less.
Yeah.
I want it. I want the match to last less than the entrances combined.
God damn.
Done. Next, you. Anticipation.
He's like, thank you. Next. My anticipation level for this is at a 8.
Fuck
What
you.
the fuck?
Dude.
I can't even look at you right now.
I hear your gripes about Nia and her flip-floppiness, between heel, face, whatever. I would be at a 10 if it wasn't for Nia randomly screaming women's title in the middle of her like serious promos. Like I fucking hate that. It doesn't make sense.
It's a promotional thing for Godzilla.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. So that's brought me down a little bit. But I am that high up because I still fucking love Ronda. I am still having all these thoughts in my head swirl around about what's going to happen with Ronda if Ronda and Charlotte or Ronda and Becky close out WrestleMania. In all those formulas, Ronda is involved. I am still enamored with Ronda as the Raw Women's Champ. I'm not over her. I'm still like, okay, cool. And I have what she's doing, learning the business and getting in there and actually fighting, unlike Brock Lesnar. So I'm 100% behind her. As far as Nia goes, okay, yeah, she's flip-flop. I get it. At least for the last month or so, she's stayed as a heel, and they're trying to do something with this Tamina thing. I'm kind of giving it more of a shot. And I think that if they just got rid of that randomly screaming the fucking title thing, her promos have been good aside from that. So if they drop that whole, she just randomly screams the title, if you take that part out, everything else has been good. So if they continue with that and they let her just continue developing this heel character, I might be okay with it. Winning? Oh, Ronda, of course. That's another reason why I'm not at a 10, because I think this is very predictable. Ronda's going to win this.
Ronda.
Okay, Ronda.
Okay. Break.
The main event of the evening, triple threat.
Is it the main event? Do we know that for sure?
It better be.
It's gotta be.
Okay.
I'll make it easy for you. No matter where this is in the card, as soon as Asuka Charlotte Becky match is over, I'm done for the night.
Yep.
I'll put it to you like that.
Yep.
So if this opens the show, this is all I'm seeing.
You already got a bunch of zeros anyway.
Yep. This has to end the show.
If Ronda goes over, like after this, I will flip this table next week.
If Ronda goes over.
Like if
On
Ronda
the
goes
card,
after
if she's
this
higher on
match.
the card than
Oh,
this.
flip
Yeah,
this
no,
table
this
over.
ends the show.
Okay.
What's your anticipation level for this?
Well, you didn't say yours.
What's your anticipation level for this?
Seeing as how the ghost of the guy, the Chinaman next to me from WrestleMania, whenever
God.
fucking,
Oh my
I will never let it die. His heartbreak.
I thought he was from Japan.
Yeah, same shit.
Oh.
So
Steamed rice, fried rice, it's all the same.
Gotcha.
so
fucking reason.
me saying that this match is gonna be the best has come back and bite me in the ass plenty of times this year, starting with Nakamura AJ at WrestleMania.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
Elias says that if Nia wins, I want Abel to shave.
Is that a bet we can put you on?
If Nia wins, I'll shave. Everything up here.
Everything?
I'll get rid of the hair, the head hair too.
We got that on tape.
If Nia wins,
Especially out of one.
I'm taking off this and I'm taking
Wait,
off this.
what?
101.
He went from 0 to 1 because of on that match.
Just for him.
Oh, okay.
Just for the bet. If Nia wins, all this is going away.
Anticipation.
So
Chinaman aside.
yeah, I will.
Randy says no.
So for that, I will give this a 9.9 because I don't want to put. I still want it to exceed expectations.
Well, we're talking about the triple threat.
Yeah,
ones.
fuck Ronda. I don't
Okay,
give a-
I'm sorry.
9.9,
9.9.
just so we can exceed it.
Okay. He's committed, Randy, on video. It's too late. That's right.
Now you better lose.
Sorry, babe. She's seen me bald before. I shaved it off.
It wasn't pretty sight.
Yeah, it wasn't a nice sight.
Nope.
All right, what are you at? Or do you want me to go first? Because you dodged that the first time.
I'm at a 9.
9.
I want to be at a 10 so bad. I don't know what's keeping me from it. I think it's the possibility that we still don't know if Becky's actually going to wrestle this match. If she's not in this match, Asuka versus Charlotte in the ladder match is a 9. Asuka, Charlotte, Becky is a 10.
Dude.
So that's game time. If
If-
Becky's in this match, I'm going to be at a 10 right before that bell rings.
If Mustafa Ali and Daniel Bryan hadn't wrestled earlier in the night, and if the ending wasn't screwy, that would have been my match of the week this week.
Yeah.
This match, even though it had a shitty ending, in my standards, was better than the WrestleMania match. By leaps and bounds, better than the WrestleMania match.
That is my match of the week pick.
Fair.
That's my
fair.
match of the week pick.
You know my rules, but that's fair.
I know that. Yeah, I know that's your rule. I don't mind that rule
Yeah.
so much.
No,
If
that's
I'm entertained. I'm
You
entertained.
know exactly. When it was over, I didn't go, I was like, okay.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking, dude. They all beat the shit out of each other.
All of them.
And Samurai Asuka
All
came
of
out. And you every time she starts speaking in Japanese,
Whoa.
whoa, man.
I want them to let her just
Yeah.
speak Japanese more.
'Cause
I don't
got-
care what she
got
says.
a pop for doing that, too.
Yeah.
I've got Charlotte winning.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck you. That's
I
enough
don't-
for the blonde champions.
I don't want to say that Charlotte's winning, but the story makes perfect sense.
There always has to be at least one blonde champion.
No, Charlotte couldn't beat Ronda, so she went batshit crazy. She couldn't beat Asuka, so she went batshit crazy. She doesn't have to beat either one of these girls. All she has to do is climb the ladder, grab the belt for the feud to continue. You have 19 and a half pay-per-views between now and Mania.
And
You can space this out.
And you can protect Becky by her not being pinned.
And Asuka.
And Asuka.
You can space this out. Have
Yeah, but
have a solidified
90
women's
already.
have a solidified women's champion coming out of the chamber match. So have Charlotte hold on to the belt into the chamber and have her get raped by men.
So
women,
have
and
her
everything
miss
in the
another
middle.
Royal Rumble because she's champion. So happened last year. I'd rather have her in the Rumble and have Becky just win this. Don't take this belt from Becky.
Or give it to Asuka.
But I again, nerd. All I've been hearing is that Becky actually isn't cleared to wrestle yet. So if you do that and it's somehow just a single or some bullshit happens where she gets attacked, give it to Asuka. Please give it to Asuka.
Okay. So you're at a 9.
I'm at a 9.9.
And you're 9.9. Okay.
Are you going $1?
I am going to go with 11.1
Oh.
to make up for your 2 deficiencies. That way, between the 3 of us, we're averaging a 10.
My deficiencies go a lot deeper than just this match.
Oh, I mean, for this match. I am so ready for this match, even if Becky's not in it. Because if Becky's not in it, then we're just gonna get the same thing like what happened at the last pay-per-view where we substituted out Charlotte. What did Charlotte do? Not keep up her end of the bargain. And that just adds more interest and intrigue into Becky. If Becky's not in this match, that's fine. I still have a raging boner for Becky, and that just teases me even more. So yes, I am down, but I am also operating under the assumption that the chances of her not being in this match are slimmer than greater. Okay, so let me think that it is triple threat. I've said this before. I really like triple threat matches.
And ladder matches.
This is the full McGillicuddy, the TLC, not just a regular match. Everything in this match. So I like my tacos at Taco Bell, the Taco Supreme. I don't like the regular ones. I want everything on it. Okay, so I'm down with this for this match. Now,
is it still at an 11.1 if this does not close the show?
Yes, it should fucking, but if it doesn't, you know what? Fuck the rest of the card.
Does yours still hold if it doesn't close the show?
Yes, because I'm like you. If this doesn't close the show, it closes the show for me.
That's kind of where I was saying. I'm not going to not watch the rest, but I'm going to be pissed off about it the rest of the night. But I don't think that's those 3 performers' fault. I think that's booking's fault for not actually pulling the trigger on it.
I won't penalize them, but I'll penalize the rest of the
It won't surprise me if they try so hard to help the ratings that they actually end with Braun versus Baron.
Ew.
That's what's scary.
God damn it, Randy.
Because the pay-per-views have had a tendency of ending with Raw stuff on purpose because Raw's the flagship show. So if they end it with fucking Baron versus Braun to solidify the title match or whatever,
it's very possible.
It's very possible.
It's possible.
Very. And my anticipation would drop if this didn't close the show.
So that's my anticipation level. Let's get to my prediction. Okay. Randy kind of stole my thunder because me and her, we actually talked about this a little bit in passing earlier in the week. So she kind of put it in the live chat out there. So everybody in the live chat knows what I'm about to say, but you two don't. I think Becky, if she's in the match, is not going to win. I think that, hey, it's a ladder match. Anybody could just crawl up there and grab the thing. So I would rather
James Ellsworth.
I would rather it.
My truth.
Test break. I would rather it be Asuka, but my official prediction is going to be Charlotte. Charlotte will have the title. She'll be walking around, strutting her stuff, this and that. Put Becky in the fucking Rumble, have Becky win the Rumble, and then go and take out Ronda at Mania.
That was almost a perfect flip. Like
almost.
from the Subway commercial.
Yeah, almost.
You botched it.
I botched it. But she's going to go and take out Ronda. That's where the money match is. Charlotte could have her little belt on SmackDown. She could feud with Asuka. You know what? The man is done with the little kids. Women's title.
She's been on SmackDown since the beginning.
She could go to Raw, the A show, and take out Ronda.
How awesome could the storyline potentially be if Charlotte is upset at Mania because she's defending the SmackDown title and she can't fight Ronda?
Even better.
Run that by me again. What?
That Charlotte defends her SmackDown title at Mania, but because of that, she doesn't get a shot at Ronda.
Yeah. Yes.
That could be told so well if they do.
Especially, this is the only spot where this is happening, where SmackDown keeps referencing what's happening on Raw, and Raw keeps referencing fucking Nia. Half of her shit where she's cutting her promo, oh, I'm the face breaker. I took out Becky. Like they are referencing shit that's happening on the other show. Becky and Charlotte keep saying, fighting with each other, you didn't finish off Ronda how I wanted you to. Yeah. The story between those 5 girls are intertwined, even though they're on separate shows. So why not have the Royal Rumble winner jump ship just to throw out their dick and see which man has the bigger dick between Becky and
that's what happened last year.
And the tune-up match at Fastlane could be Becky beating the shit out of Nia. And that's the tune-up. That's the tune-up for Becky Ronda.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I would say if Becky's not in it, no, even if Becky was in it, I want Becky to win it.
Okay.
I prefer. I like your little scenarios. You know what I mean. I prefer, but I prefer Becky to just keep this title reign. If she does lose it, I prefer it to be Asuka just because it's her time.
Right.
It should be her time, and Charlotte needs to be a fucking role player for at least another year.
Elias,
she's had her fucking runs, dude. She's 7-time champion.
She's had her runs.
Yeah, she's had 7-time champion in like 3 years, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah. Elias says y'all need to be writers for WWE. Thank you.
They can't afford me.
I know, right?
They can afford me. They just don't want me.
Yeah, they can afford me.
Because I would have Ahmed Johnson be the first African American
God damn it.
WWF champion. And
you know he's dead, right?
Wait.
He's really fat.
As much as I want to see Becky succeed right now, I'm kind of looking forward more to Mania. I don't want Becky and Ronda to both be the title holders and have them not fight each other. Because as much as the rumor has been Charlotte versus Ronda, because I don't want to see that happen.
They protected it so well by having Charlotte.
And we just saw that happen, and it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. And the biggest, hottest thing going right now in the women's division and possibly all of WWE is fucking Becky. Yeah. That is the hottest fucking thing. She's the most over. She's more over than fucking Seth. She's more over than Braun. She's more over than Lesnar. She's more over than Orton. She's more over than everybody else on the fucking roster. If
she's
you
more
want
over
to have,
than Roman, and Roman's sick.
If you want, he's dying of leukemia. If you want to have a perfect opportunity to finally say, you know what, we're going to have the women main event Mania in this unprecedented time, the only way to do it is if you have your two biggest fucking draws, which is Ronda and Becky, fight it out. Not in two separate matches against two B-list, sorry Asuka, sorry Charlotte, sorry Naida, two B-list women in two separate matches. That's not going to be enough.
Can Becky on Raw tick the ratings upwards?
I would say so, yes.
Definitely.
I think so. There's going to be so many eyeballs. One for the spectacle of it. Holy shit. Now they have this woman who's really, you're going to have a lot of people that are just going to be interested to see. Then you're going to have like the hardcore wrestling fans who know what the fuck's going on. Oh God, they really are giving Becky this fucking push. We kind of had rumblings that, oh shit, this is the next big thing. This is the next big thing, but they haven't quite given it to her yet. They take her to Raw. They have her take out Ronda or have her like have a really, really good showing against Ronda, and they push both of those fuckers to the moon. It's very possible that could be the new revolution that turns everything around. It's possible.
Plausible and possible.
Overall, whole thing. God damn, it's 9:30 already.
I know. Whole thing. There's a lot of zeros and a lot of below 5 ratings on there from all of us. There's a lot of things that are
6.
I'm gonna say 6.
I'm gonna say 5. 0 for the rest of the card, 10 for this main event. Yeah. Well, what's supposed to be this main event women's triple threat TLC match.
I'm also a mark for like ladder matches and TLC matches. So I'm like, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna watch, but I'm gonna be like, so whenever it's not one of the matches I like, I'll make a lot of sandwiches.
I might watch this 2 hour again. Co-branded pay-per-views. These are 4 hours long, dude. I'm starting at 8. And I'm fast forwarding a lot of shit. That's my plan. I'm starting at 8, and hopefully by 9:30, the main event is what I want it to be.
Starts at 6 with the 1 hour pre-show.
5 with the 1 hour. 5 o'clock's the pre-show. 6 is the show.
Son of a bitch.
Yahweh.
Daniel Price says his anticipation level overall is a 2.5. Hector says Ronda is going to lose her title, then she's going to win the Rumble and face Becky for the SmackDown title. Since Fox wants Ronda to be part of SmackDown, that's another plausible situation.
Very possible.
That way,
situation.
Everybody gets what they want. Becky still has the title. Becky's dominant. Ronda wins the Rumble. Ronda goes and fights Becky. Okay,
I don't want Ronda to win the Rumble.
So does that mean Ronda loses it to Nia?
Ew.
Or she loses it to
Hey, you hurt most of our time. Here's your prize. Belt.
Yeah. I
well, then again, Jinder Mahal could
just remember
Finn Balor and he got the WWE title.
That's true.
Just remember, The SmackDown deal isn't until October of 2019.
After this
WrestleMania is
Mania.
8
This
months
will be on the
before.
build to the Mania after
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, their timing might be a little off there. Okay. Careful. Don't talk too much. Don't talk about too much content, or else Rollins and Jimmy Jacobs will cry again. Wait, what?
That's news with a Z.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
Random tidbit that right now was really really fun to watch on Twitter. Okay, so on SmackDown, Naomi was supposed to fight Mandy Rose.
Okay.
And it just got
she called her a
scrapped.
thought?
Yeah. So Mandy was like, I was supposed to have a match, but I was too busy. I forgot I had a photo shoot or whatever, so I didn't go. So Naomi was like, oh, yeah, you were just doing another one of your thought photo shoots. Hashtag thought photo shoots. Take the wedgie out of your ass. But she was talking shit. And she was like, and to which Mandy replied something to the effect of, oh, it's okay. Plus, I was busy. I was watching SmackDown. It was a really good a really good tag team match, especially Jimmy or whatever the fuck her husband is, and a winky face. And she, so Jimmy or Jay was like, "Oh, hold on, don't give me what is it? Don't make me lose my job and my religion." So it's like a funny thing going on, but apparently it was the Miz's fault why the match was scrapped.
Wait a second. The Miz isn't in a match in TLC.
No, why would it be? He's best in the world. Doesn't have to be.
And he's losing the jobbers, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Dude, how the mighty have fucking fallen really quick. The last 3 weeks have been terrible for the Miz.
No, what are you talking about?
They're building to Miz versus Shane McMahon at Mania.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see fucking Shane McMahon wrestle.
Doesn't care.
You're the minority.
It doesn't matter what you want.
It doesn't, dude.
I don't want to see this goofy fucking
You
Miz.
should be less worried about your opinion of the Miz and more worried about Randy's reaction come Monday morning if you got to shave that whole fucking face.
I like Miles, girl.
I don't think Ron.
If you shave it off, it's not growing back.
I think that's what she's afraid of.
Demoxamil! Oh shit!
Trust me.
Trust
me, brother.
God damn.
It's not
I'm
going
gonna enjoy
back.
this while I can.
I know, right? You son of a bitch.
Yeah, and I donated hair.
I know. I might have needed a little bit.
You should have asked for it when I
I'm
had
the
it.
youngest out of all three of us, and I have the least hair.
Yeah.
But I always wear hats.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, speaking of Tweef, there is Becky's been lighting it up.
Oh
on
my
Twitter.
God, Becky and
Did you
Seth?
see? No,
Corey Graves.
Corey
Oh,
Graves.
he changed his name to the woman on Twitter.
He did. She said you're Heenan Light.
Yeah. And he said I can't go full Heenan because my boss is watching me. Something you don't know anything about. Basically, the bitch doesn't watch SmackDown.
Oh God.
Damn.
That was good stuff. That's another thing that's really, really good about Becky. Her Twitter beef is on fire.
Dude, her and Seth, she was no. It's really just her on Seth. She's been shitting all over Seth because Seth said like 2 weeks ago, like it was a house show and like what a house show with no Brock, no this and no Becky, no this and that. And it's so I tore down the house and said and then Becky was like, well, I mean, I'm fucking hurt. That's why I didn't do it or whatever. But because he was originally the man. That was his nickname, the man.
Yeah.
But then today Becky shared a video where they're it was on a radio station and they asked somebody like, I think what's the best thing. I was like, oh yeah, Becky, she's the man. And boom, like Becky shared like, you said it yourself or whatever. So I was like, oh man.
Fuck it. Give me Seth versus Becky at Mania. For the first ever intergender title.
Randy says if I don't go through with the shaving, then she'll be a happy woman. But then Hector says, okay,
I got clippers
is
here.
there a backup punishment for Abel if he doesn't go through with it?
Abel has to wax his asshole.
Ew, no.
They don't make enough wax.
Hold my hands, man. Hold my hands.
No, that is not happening.
Kelly Clarkson.
There is not enough. No,
that's it. That's a show.
All
Done.
All right. That's enough.
Yes.
That's enough. We'll see you guys next week.
Adios, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a good show. Join us next week.
Good fight. Good night.
Yeah. Adios, my friends. Keep it classy. I was
I was like, what the
I fucked that up. I fucked it up.